Hello dearies, I'm back here with a nice video on the hottest bun in the market, rise of metaverse and virtual estate. Before we start, do not forget to like, share and subscribe the channel and also press the bell icon for the further interesting notifications on new videos. You can also connect with me on Facebook, Instagram and LinkedIn, links of which have been provided to you in the description box. You will find content on taxation, auditing, risk management, logical reasoning, current affairs, finance, and so on. Now, rise of metaverse and virtual estate. A recent news said that a virtual real estate in Decentraland, one of the most dominant metaverses, sold a real estate of $2.4 million, that is of 18 crore rupees. 18 crore rupees, $2.4 million real estate. Yes, and that also virtual estate. Okay, on Decentralized, which is one of the most dominant metaverses. Now, first of all, before we go ahead, let us understand what is meant by metaverse. Tell me, my dear friends, have you ever imagined yourself having a cup of hot coffee every day sitting at the White House? Come on, tell me, have you ever imagined? Yes, something which was not possible today can now become possible. Yes, you're hearing it me right. Now it can be possible only with the help of metaverse. Yes, it is these VR lenses. It is these VR lenses which will take you through an entire newer world, abstract world, virtual world of metaverse. Yes, let me give you one most interesting example. Have you imagined yourself living surrounded with dinosaurs? Have you ever imagined living in the dinosaur era? Something which was not possible, which is rather impossible in the real world, can now be made possible via this metaverse. You can actually visit, you can actually stay with the dinosaurs, live in the dinosaur era via this metaverse. Yes, so this metaverse, my dears, is like the genie. It is like the genie which, without the lamp, but with these VR lenses, takes you anywhere, everywhere with just a snap of a finger. And yes, it can also make you experience all the experiences you want to experience just sitting at your home with the help of an avatar, okay, which will be provided to you by these metaverses. Yes, so this is metaverse. Something, imagine yourself that you're sitting on a couch in your house having coffee, right? This is the real world, but at the same time you can also imagine yourself, see yourself sitting in the White House having a cup of coffee. Yes, and create a hyper real alternative world. This hyper real alternative world is possible to be created only and only via metaverse. So metaverse is an online virtual world which makes use of the other different elements of technology, virtual world, then different avatars, videos, and takes you to and makes you feel that you really coexist in the hyper alternative real world. Yes, so metaverse makes you actually live in the digital world, in the digital universe. That means you exist in the real world and you also coexist in metaverse. So metaverse makes you actually live your world, your life of imagination, just with the help of a snap of a finger and a pair of virtual lenses. Yes, my dearies, and this metaverse makes use of different kinds of technologies and which are actually prevalent, even the aspects of which are prevalent even in today's world. Yes, now the Mark Zuckerberg, the CEO of Facebook, recently renamed Facebook as Meta. He says that in another 5 to 10 years, metaverse would become mainstream. Yes, metaverse would become mainstream. You hear me right. So people sitting at the comfort of their houses would be able to live, experience, and also think, get knowledge. This is not just about entertainment, but also you would be able to gather knowledge on each and every aspect that your mind thinks. You get me right? This metaverses, which is highly underdeveloped right now, but these are developing technologies wherein whatever your mind is thinking, all the knowledge on all those topics will be provided to you in metaverse. So this metaverse is not less than a genie. Yes, now these metaverses, yes, now metaverse is made up of a lot of virtual estate. Now metaverse, whatever you want to buy on metaverses can be, okay, virtual estate in metaverses can be bought via cryptocurrency. If you have not seen the previous video, I would ask you to please go and see the previous video, wherein you would understand what is meant by blockchain technology, what is meant by cryptocurrency, because it is this cryptocurrency which would help you buy anything in this virtually designed world. Yes, now what happens? What is a virtual estate? Virtual estate is a virtual land created by virtual reality in the virtual world. The beauty of this is that we can perform anything with these particular lands. That is like how we do in the real world. This virtual world, this virtual estate makes you actually do what? Gives you an immersible picture of the real world. You can actually rental out these estates also. You can you can put up these estates for advertising also. You can also auction these estates, right? You can also conduct different concerts on the estates which are actually present in the virtual world, that is in the metaverse. Facebook is coming up with a new technology called as Oculus technology, and Microsoft is also working on a new project, hybrid workspace. Now this, okay, the tokens.com corporation, a subsidiary of MetaVerse group, okay, has spent around 618,000 mana. Mana is a native decentralized cryptocurrency to buy 116 parcels of over 1690 square feet of virtual estate. Yes, 6,090 square feet of virtual estate in Decentraland. Yes, so now this is the new thing. If the most latest thing, if you would not know, let me tell you that Justin Bieber, who is very famous for his concerts in stadiums and arenas, did not perform the latest concert in a stadium or arena, but rather on metaverse. Not only Justin Bieber, but also Ariana Grande, then The Weeknd, then the Travis Scott, all of these performed their concerts on metaverses. So you were able to, everyone who was a part of the event could enjoy the event where? Sitting at the comfort of their homes. This is the beauty of metaverse, and this is what is all about virtual estate. Let me tell you, this virtual estate is more just like a picture effect of real estate. You can do exactly all those things that you can do with a real estate with these particular pieces of virtual estate. Now let us understand, okay, what all that, see the picture that your screen is showing shows you everything that you can do with a virtual estate. You can employ it for advertising, you can give it on rent, you can conduct auditions, right? Then you can even, you can construct on it. You may need engineers, landscape beauties, right? All of these can be done on the virtual estates, which is made available to you in the metaverses. Yes, now Decentraland Fashion District has grown very much big thanks to a 35% rise in the mana. Yes, there is a 65% increase in mana in the last week and 550% increase in mana in the last 1 month. Yes, now cryptocurrencies, Decentraland is highly underdeveloped, right? But with the help, but what we see in the future, and as even speculated by Mark Zuckerberg, metaverse would become mainstream very soon. So investing in metaverses, it would be very much advisable, subject to your own research and the kind of investment you intend to make. So investing in metaverses and virtual estate would be the most smartest thing that is seen in the recent finance world development. Now, cryptocurrencies are subject to absolute, they are notoriously volatile. Yes, but Mana has seen a steady increase. Okay, and this is all because of the, more demand in the decentraland, and more of them are interested to invest in these metaverses because these huge players like Facebook have taken a very active role and is also playing a very active role in, building these metaverses. It has also come, as I've already told you, with a new technology called Oculus, right, for facilitating being a part of these metaverses. And to take a look of how these metaverses look like, you can also visit the Decentraland website. Yes, now the tickets to these paintings and virtual estates, then the auctions, all of these can be done via NFTs, non-fungible tokens. Yes, these NFTs enable you to invest in metaverses, in the virtual estate. Okay, yes, then now my dearies, this virtual estate, the metaverse is coming up with a new project called as the Sandbox. And if you want to know about Sandbox and if you want to know about NFTs, stay tuned to the channel. The next video that I'm going to come up with is all about Sandbox and NFTs, because if you see around, people are just going crazy about it. So let us know in detail why people are going crazy about it. What is it about these NFTs and Sandbox, about these metaverses, which is making people go mad? If you like this particular video, please press the like button and also share it with more your friends. And in the comments, do let me know if you would at all invest in these virtual estate. Also let me know in case if you have any further queries with regards to these virtual estates. Thank you very much. Stay tuned to the channel for further more such interesting videos.